Your new life is going to cost you your old one. That new lifestyle you want to live, it's going to cost you your old one. That means you're going to have to make some changes to your lifestyle. I don't care how much you love smoking weed. I don't care how much you love drinking, how much you love partying. You have to let that shit go. If you want to live a better lifestyle, a cleaner lifestyle, a lifestyle that takes you closer towards being the person you want to fucking be. If you want to carry on being a bum, if you want to carry on being the guy who never reaches his goals, who never accomplishes anything, carry on smoking, carry on drinking, carry on being a bum, carry on just thinking about the moves you want to make and not fucking making them. Carry on being a thinker, a guy who just thinks but never acts. You need to be the guy who actually acts upon what he thinks, the guy who actually acts upon what he knows he must do with his life. You need to be that guy. Or do you want to be the guy who's on the fucking sidelines, just not doing shit, just watching everybody else win, watching everybody else do the things he wants to do, watching everybody else build that discipline, and you're just the guy who's wishing he had that discipline? You're the guy wishing he was in shape. You're the guy wishing he was able to look after his people, who was able to be responsible, make right moves, fucking win in life. Like, do you want to be the guy who just continues to lose? Because I know all about that. I was that guy who was losing consistently. Always going back to my vices, always going back to the alcohol when I said I'll never drink again, always going back to the weed when I said I'll never smoke again. That was me. And when you continuously go back to your vices, when you continuously relapse over and over again, you're just weakening yourself even more and more and more. You're just making it harder for yourself to believe you can actually achieve things in life every time you let yourself down. That's why it's so important to stick to your word. I say this all the fucking time. Everything I say, I'm never going to stop saying it. I always say them in different ways. You have to win in life, because the only way you can actually win in life is if you actually stick to your word, is if you actually accomplish what you need to accomplish. If you actually drop the negative habits, make that change, and actually go through with what you're thinking. Once that negative self-talk has entered your mind, it's hard to get it out. The only way you'll be able to get it out is through action. You can't just think your way out of a negative mindset. You have to fucking take action. Act your way out of that negative mindset. Make those moves. That's what you need to do. If it takes for you to get up and do a workout, go on a run, go on a light jog, hit some push-ups, do some pull-ups, that's what you must do. I'm telling you, trust me. If you ever feel down, feel depressed, drink some water, go on a light run. You don't have to go on a fucking crazy heavy workout. Just go on a light jog, go on a walk. Don't pick up that zoo. That's going to make you more depressed, more anxious, more worried, more of a bitch. That's what it's going to do. Because every time you go through a hard situation, the first thing you're going to do automatically is just want to pick up that zoo, if that's what you're used to. But you need to make an automatic workout routine so that negative mindset never even enters your mind, because you're always working out daily. Tell me, have you ever felt negative during a workout? Have you ever felt negative during doing push-ups, during a fucking run? No. That shit kills your doubt. That kills your negative mindset when you're working out. You need to be exercising. People who don't exercise, I don't know, how the fuck are you not exercising? You deserve to be depressed. You deserve to be worried. Everybody knows they should be exercising. If you're not exercising, start today. Start now. Go on a run, a light jog, do some pull-ups, sign up to the gym. How the fuck are you not signed up to a gym? You need to get yourself moving. You need to get your body moving to get your mind moving. Like, this is what, these are simple things, man. Simple things. As humans, we should be fucking active. We should be working out. We should be walking, running, building, climbing. As humans, we need to stay active. We need to keep our blood pumping. That's what keeps our minds going. Do you know how many solutions I've found to my problems during a workout? So many people are lost out here because they're not doing the simple things. They're not even working out. How are you not exercising? If you start exercising, you'll start figuring out so many problems in your life. You'll start realizing you don't have any fucking problems. You'll start building a strong positive mindset, knowing you can do anything you put your mind to. Because everybody has that one thing in common. We all got this one thing in common, and you can't deny it. Everybody wants to work out and be in shape. Everybody wants to be in shape. Everybody wants to be in better health. Everybody wants to have a more positive mindset. And the way you build that positive mindset is by making positive moves, by doing what you know you're supposed to fucking do out here. We're not getting any younger. Do you know how disrespectful it is to yourself if you're not exercising, if you're picking pleasure over purpose? Do you know how disrespectful it is to yourself if you're not setting a good example to the people, to your kids, to your family members, not influencing them to do the right thing, influencing them to be a bum like you? Do you know how disrespectful that is? Do you think you're going to live a great life like that? Or do you think you're going to live a sad life like that? What one do you think? Why the fuck would you want to be so unhealthy? Why would you not want to increase your stamina? Make it easier for you to just walk upstairs. Make it easier for you to just get through your day. Have as much energy as you possibly can. The more you exercise, the better it is for your mental health. If your mental health is fucked up, the best solution to curing that is to exercising. That's the best choice you got. That's the best thing you can do. And I figured that out a long time ago. And it's even worse for me because I knew what I was supposed to do and I wasn't doing it. If you know better, but you're not doing better, do you know how much pain you're going to put yourself through? Like, there's so many people out there who generally don't know better, who generally think it's fine to be fat and out of shape, who think it's fine to be unhealthy, drink alcohol every day, party, smoke weed, and eat trash. There's people who generally think that's fine. They're happy. They feel like they're happy. But once they know better, one day it's going to hit them. When they hit the age of 35, 40, 45, they're going to think, oh my God, I have disrespected myself throughout my whole life. Now I've got fucking health problems. Now I've got mental health problems. Now I've got to go to the doctors every fucking other week to get myself checked because I got high blood pressure. People realize too fucking late. Why wouldn't you want to be healthy? I don't understand it. Like, why do people promote drugs, promote violence, promote just bad behaviors, and then have to face fucking harsh consequences later in their lives? Like, don't you understand? If you was really wise, you would fucking do what's correct now. No matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, no matter what your past was like, there's no excuses. I don't care what you've been through in the past. There's always room for you to start exercising. There's no excuse to not exercise. There's no excuse to not help others. There's no excuse. See, the thing is, you can't take your past traumas out on your future. That's what most people do. Because they had a bad past, because they've been through and experienced bad things in their life, they take it out on their future by being all depressed and not making that move. You're actually disrespecting your future self like that. You need to respect your future self. Love your future self. There's a lot to look forward to in the future. Stop smoking. That gives you anxiety. You're not going to be able to look forward to the future when you're high all day. You can't even see your future. But as soon as you let go of the weed, as soon as you stop focusing on partying and pleasure and you start focusing on building your life, that's when you fucking see the brightness ahead of you. That's when you actually win in life. That's when you actually become an inspiration to people and you feel good. That's what makes you feel good. Not getting high, not getting drunk, not working out. Like, it's simple things. I go over these things all the time. I explain these same things all the time and I still get asked the same questions. How do you break out of a negative mindset? How do you break out of depression? How do you get in shape? How do you stay more disciplined? I say these same things all the time. Like, just fucking do it. There's no trick to this shit. You just do it. Stop trying. Just do it. The more you try, you fail, because you start to realize there's no such thing as trying to get in shape. There's no such thing as trying to stay disciplined. You just do it. If you keep trying, you're going to fail, because there's no such thing as trying. You just fucking do it. And that's it. That's the bottom line. There's no other way around it. You just do it.